So I've been playing Army Man with my new toy here. As you can see, I'm a little bit dirty, but I've been doing army drills all day so I can prepare myself in case President Putin and the Russians decide to invade us next. I'll be ready. I'll be very prepared for that. As you can see, my new toy here, it's not tacky at all. It's actually quite luxurious. I can see Hollywood celebrities like Leonardo DiCaprio riding in something like this, any rap singer really, or those 5 sisters with the big butts who are famous for having big butts. I see them all riding in something like this. It is plated with 24 karat gold. They did tell me that, and I do believe them. This limo is perfect for my campaign for governor because when I pull up to important things, the people there will know that I'm for real and I'm taking this very seriously. It's super cool too because I'm already getting a bunch of inquiries from high schoolers wanting me to take them to prom, and I'm super stoked for that because it's gonna let me really like relive my glory days. So I'm super stoked for it. They actually already gave me their alcohol list. As you can see by their alcohol choices, we have a bunch of authentic Oakdale citizens here. And as you can see on the bottom, that's my alcohol that I'll be having for prom. I just need to borrow a student ID from a student who looks kind of like me, so hopefully I can get into the dance. So the rodeo, it was crazy. So many people came up to me and recognized me as the guy who's very serious and concerned about running for California's governor. They wanted me to kiss their baby's head. They wanted pictures with me. I did take a lot of time at the rodeo to discuss my policies with concerned citizens, so I did take that part very seriously. And the night before the rodeo, I actually spent some time campaigning with local law enforcement. I did let them know that I will be boosting their budget by 400%, and they love that. I also asked if it would be okay if I mounted a 50 cal machine gun on the top of the Budmobile here, and they shot that down pretty quickly. I figured if Batman has the Batmobile, the Bud, being Oakdale's silent protector, like Batman, needs his Budmobile. Right here is where we will be mounting Texas Longhorns. I will also be lifting it about 12 inches off the ground to fit in Oakdale a little bit better. So this is an eagle coming through an American flag, and if that doesn't say grit and integrity, I don't know what does. Enough said. All right, so when they're checking out this tramp stamp back here, they're gonna see this, and they're gonna be reminded of how important our farmers are to this community, to this country, and to this world. Bud Juice, America, section title championship rings. Need I say more? And look, it came with a kitten. We found him in the trunk. His name is Buddington. However, he does identify as a Mustang. So he's my little mighty Mustang here, a red and gold Mustang, mind you. I cannot wait to saddle him up and ride him. Look, Buddington, Buddington, look over here at the, oh, Buddington, Buddington. He's still getting used to the whole daddy thing. Buddington, come on, my little Mustang. Buddington. We still have to tame him. He's a wild Mustang, so he has to be broken. He has to be broken in. Oh, okay, okay, Buddington. So this here is the Bud Throne. I spent a lot of time back here over rodeo weekend. As you can see, these are all the Coors Lights that I killed. We should probably clean that, actually. So this is actually where I blacked out before the rodeo. Over there, behind the driver, is where I blacked out after the rodeo. And over there against the corner with my face up against the window, that's where I blacked out after H-Bar. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty hungover the next day after the rodeo. It was really hard for me to get out of bed. In fact, I didn't get out of bed the whole next day and half of the next day after. It was probably the whole bottle of Jameson I killed before I even arrived at the rodeo. You know, after the rodeo, I'm starting to think maybe I should start some type of show called Bachelor Bud or Bud's Bunnies. Most of my buds now are married, and I've spent every Valentine's Day for the past 10 years with nothing but a 12-pack of Bud juice. And so, you know, after the rodeo and all the buckle bunnies, I'm thinking maybe it's time for a change. Find a nice, wholesome girl, take them home in this limo. Classy girl, class. The rodeo reminded me that the 2 greatest smells in the world are chewing tobacco and buckle bunny sweat. I'm actually thinking about designing a custom-made air freshener for the Budmobile with those 2 smells combined. So at one point during the rodeo, I was hearing rumors that PETA had arrived and they were setting up a perimeter on the outskirts of the rodeo. And so all these people were coming up to me saying, Oakdale Bud, they're here, PETA has arrived. And so I gathered an army and I marched them out to the perimeter.
There he is! PETA's here. Oh, I'm ready for you, PETA.
Luckily, when I actually got there, PETA had not arrived. That just told me that I had scared them so badly last year that they did not have the courage to come back. And while I was on the front lines again, where I made my stand last year, so many people kept coming up to me and thanking me.
Oakdale Bud, thank you for your service. I'm fighting PETA right now. It's very serious. Thank you for your service, sir.
Wanting pictures with me.
Change is coming.
Please protect Oakdale. You're the only thing that's keeping PETA from us.
Literally.
All these people wanting to shake my hand, touch my rings.
Where are you, PETA? You guys scared of PETA?
Yeah. So scared. No.
Don't worry, Bud's here.
It just reminded me of the service that I provided last year at the Battle of the Rodeo. I was very happy to see no sandals, no soy milk, no wheatgrass, no granola anywhere near this rodeo. However, I did see somebody holding what I suspected to be a caramel macchiato from Starbucks. I approached them and I told them that's not acceptable, please throw it away. He immediately respected, he threw the caramel macchiato in the trash, I shook his hand, he went on his merry way, and that was that. Oakdale's silent protector. Vote for Bud. Oh yeah, H-Bar was real rowdy, let me tell you. People kept buying me drinks because they knew I was the guy running for governor, and after I would tell them my policy plans, they wanted to buy me a drink, and so naturally I couldn't actually stop drinking because it's rude to turn down a drink, and so after about 20 to 25 drinks in a matter of 20 minutes, you know, old buds, they thought maybe the old Bud should get in the Bud Mobile and drive home. I did leave H-Bar at a certain point because I had too many drinks.